Best state to start a home care agency in 2026. Hi, my name is Bradley Cajuice of Lead Juice Home Care Growth. And in this video, we're going to talk about the best states to start, top 5 states. So a state can have a big senior population and still be difficult to start because of licensing could be difficult, and also competition is very heavy in some of those states. So I'm going to explain to you guys why I chose this top 5: senior population, private pay opportunities, referral opportunities, senior growth, startup rules, caregiver costs, competition. So bottom line, a good state needs demand and a realistic path to clients. Honorable mention, South Carolina. South Carolina is honorable mention because it has about 1.1 million seniors. And remember, this is 2024 data, so it's relevant. And this is about this is 19.8% of the state. For example, Myrtle Beach is a strong, or has become a strong, senior growth market, and so that creates a real home care demand. But the issue is that statewide, it's not the best. But like I said, those strong pockets um, are the reason why it's honorable mention. Number 5 is Georgia. Georgia's not the most obvious state, but the opportunity is still real in Georgia. Georgia has about 1.8 million seniors. The senior percentage is not super high at 15.8, but you have suburbs around Atlanta. I went to school in Atlanta, so which you got Dunwoody, Marietta, um, Clarkston, Lawrenceville, Loganville. But anyways, you got Savannah, Augusta, Macon, some of these cities that are has a lot of seniors and a lot of opportunities. So uh, the thing about Georgia is Georgia private home care providers need proper licensing, so do not treat it like an unregulated market. Just look out for that. Number 4, North Carolina. So North Carolina is a quiet growth state. It has about 2 million seniors, and the senior share is 18% of the population. Charlotte, Raleigh matter a lot. Durham, Greensboro, and the coastal retirement areas are really, really good, right? So North Carolina is strong because it has an aging demand, growing suburbs, healthcare networks, and the caregiver costs that can make the numbers a little bit work better. Um, also, North Carolina requires home care licensing, and each site may need separate licensing as well. Number 3, Texas. So this is the scale play. Texas is has about 4.36 million residents that are 65 plus. 14%. That percentage is not the highest, but the raw number is massive, right? So you got Dallas, Fort Worth is a huge market. Houston is a huge market. Austin and San Antonio matter as well. Texas suburbs are growing. But you got what's my city? What's my town called? No, not Galveston. Beaumont. You know what I'm saying? These different markets that are growing. There's opportunity in those markets. So um, just keep a lookout on. I mean, Texas. I guess you guys already know that for Texas. Like I said, it's not super high because it's easy, but Texas is so big that you can scale. And Texas is regulated through HCSSA licensing, so you need to understand the license category before operating. Number 2, Arizona, strong demand and very easy entry. I'm not gonna say very easy entry. Okay, I'm not saying that. So 1.49 million residents 65 plus, 19.7% of the state population. Arizona has a strong retirement identity. Phoenix is a major opportunity market. Scottsdale and Mesa, Tucson, Sun City, and senior demand is very obvious here. Private pay opportunities can be strong. Higher care pricing can support that revenue. As you can see, um, some of the rates are what, $38 an hour on Care Scout. So you, caregiver caregivers can make a lot of money, and you can make a lot of money as well. Arizona ranks high because it has, like I said, a strong retirement demand, a high senior share at 19.7%, and a lot of communities where home care makes sense. So Arizona does not require non-medical home care businesses to be licensed, but easy entry can also bring more low quality competition. And number one, my state, Florida, the flower state, Sunshine State. Florida is still the safest number one. It has 5.1 million seniors. About 22% of Florida is 65 plus. The senior demand is obvious. Florida has a strong retirement identity. For example, my hometown, Naples, Fort Myers, Sarasota, the Villages, Palm Beach County, Tampa, Orlando suburbs, and South Florida. So um, Florida wins because it has the best mix of senior demands, retiree markets, private pay opportunities, and strong local pockets. All right, Florida is competitive, super competitive, as I know. And like I said, my hometown is a lot of home care agencies, and I've seen it throughout, you know, yeah, through time. It's like I said, it's competitive and it's regulated, so you still need licensing, you still need strong marketing, you still need reviews, you still need referral partners, and a strong intake process. So that's why Florida wins. Um, and yeah, so in Florida, demand is not the problem. Standing out is the problem. So that's why marketing is really important. So if you guys need any marketing assistance in Florida, hablamos español también y no parle creole. So yeah, so yeah, and yeah, so that's that's why Florida wins, and yeah, that's pretty much my clean final ranking. Do you guys agree or disagree? What you think? Did you do your research? Let's see. So the real lesson: do not pick a state only because it has seniors. Look at, can families afford care? How hard is licensing? Can you build referral relationships there? Can you recruit caregivers? How competitive is the market? And can families find you online? So ask these questions. Like I said, a state can have seniors everywhere, but if nobody can find you, trust you, or afford you, the opportunities does not mean much. So yeah, that's gonna conclude the video. The smart play is study the city, like I said, not the state. The state is only the starting point because it's how you get your licensing and stuff and pricing, demand, and kind of understand. But the best state is not always the full answer. The best local market plus a strong execution is the real answer. So that's gonna conclude the video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.